Good evening. I'm going to read some prayers, as usual. Let's find something here. Here's one by Abdul Baha. O God, my God, fill up for me the cup of detachment from all things, and in the assembly of thy splendors and bestowals rejoice me with the wine of loving thee. Free me from the assaults of passion and desire. Break off from me the shackles of this nether world. Draw me with rapture unto thy supernal realm, and refresh me amongst the handmaids with the breathings of thy holiness. O Lord, brighten thou my face with the lights of thy bestowals. Light thou mine eyes with beholding the signs of thine all-subduing might. Delight my heart with the glory of thy knowledge that encompasseth all things. Gladden thou my soul with thy soul-reviving tidings of great joy. O thou King of this world and the kingdom above, O thou Lord of dominion and might, that I may spread abroad thy signs and tokens, and proclaim thy cause, and promote thy teachings, and serve thy law, and exalt thy word. Thou art verily the powerful, the ever-giving, the able, the omnipotent. Here's a prayer by Baha'u'llah. Hi, Scott, I see you. He is the prayer-hearing, prayer-answering God. By thy glory, O beloved one, thou giver of light to the world, the flames of separation have consumed me, and my waywardness hath melted my heart within me. I ask thee by thy most great name, O thou the desire of the world and the well-beloved of mankind, to grant that the breeze of thine inspiration may sustain my soul, that thy wondrous voice may reach my ear, that mine eyes may behold thy signs and thy light as revealed in the manifestations of thy names and attributes, O thou within whose grasp are all things. Thou seest, O Lord my God, the tears of thy favored ones, shed because of their remoteness from thee, and the fears shed because of their separation from thee, and the fears of thy devoted ones in their remoteness from thy holy court. By thy power that swayeth all things visible and invisible, it behooveth thy loved ones to shed tears of blood for that which hath befallen the faithful at the hands of the wicked and the oppressors on the earth. Thou beholdest, O my God, how the ungodly have compassed thy cities and thy realms. I ask thee by thy messengers and thy chosen ones, and by him whereby the standard of thy divine unity hath been implanted amidst men, to shield them by thy bounty. Thou art verily the gracious, the all-bountiful. And again I ask thee by the sweet showers of thy grace and the billows of the ocean of thy favor, to ordain for thy saints what will solace their eyes and gladden their hearts. Lord, thou seest him that kneeleth yearning to arise and serve thee, the dead calling for eternal life from the hands of thy bounty. From from the hands of thy favor. The stranger longing for his home of glory beneath the canopy of thy grace. The seeker hastening by thy mercy unto thy door of bounty. The sinful turning to the ocean of thy forgiveness and pardon. By thy sovereignty, O thou who art glorified in the hearts of men, I have turned unto thee, forsaking mine own will and desire, that thy holy will and pleasure may rule within me, and direct me according to that which the pen of thine eternal decree hath destined for me. This servant, O Lord, though helpless, turneth to the orb of thy power, though abased, hasteneth to the dayspring of glory, though needy, craveth the ocean of thy grace. I ask thee by thy bounty and favor, cast him not away. Thou art verily the Almighty, the Pardoner, the Compassionate. Sorry about that. Another prayer by Baha'u'llah. Glorified art thou, O Lord my God. I beseech thee by thy chosen ones, and by the bearers of thy trust, and by him whom thou hast ordained to be the seal of thy prophets and of thy messengers, to let thy remembrance be my companion, and thy love my aim, and thy face my goal, and thy name my lamp, and thy wish my desire, and thy pleasure my delight. I am a sinner, O my Lord, and thou art the ever-forgiving. As soon as I recognized thee, I hastened to attain the exalted court of thy loving kindness. Forgive me, O my Lord, my sins, which have hindered me from walking in the ways of thy good pleasure, and from attaining the shores of the ocean of thy oneness. There is no one, O my Lord, who can deal bountifully with me, to whom I can turn my face, and none who can have compassion on me, that I may crave his mercy. Cast me not out, I implore thee, of the presence of thy grace. Neither do thou withhold from me the outpourings of thy generosity and bounty. Ordain for me, O my Lord, what thou hast ordained for them that love thee, and write down for me what thou hast written down for thy chosen ones. My gaze hath at all times been fixed on the horizon of thy gracious providence, and mine eyes bent upon the court of thy tender mercies. Do with me as beseemeth thee. No God is there but thee, the God of power, the God of glory, whose help is implored by all men. And I guess I'll read the prayer for America. O thou kind Lord, this gathering is turning to thee. These hearts are radiant with thy love. These minds and spirits are exhilarated by the message of thy glad tidings. O God, let this American democracy become glorious in spiritual degrees, even as it has aspired to material degrees, and render this just government victorious. Confirm this revered nation to upraise the standard of the oneness of humanity, to promulgate the most great peace, to become thereby most glorious and praiseworthy among all the nations of the world. O God, this American nation is worthy of thy favors and is deserving of thy mercy. Make it precious and near to thee through thy bounty and bestow. Abdul-Baha. And sorry, I can't stop yawning. O my God, my Master, the goal of my desire, this thy servant seeketh to sleep in the shelter of thy mercy, and to repose beneath the canopy of thy grace, imploring thy care and thy protection. I beg of thee, O my Lord, by thine eye that sleepeth not, to guard mine eyes, from beholding aught beside thee. Strengthen them their vision, that they may discern thy signs and behold the horizon of thy revelation. Thou art he before the revelations of whose omnipotence the quintessence of power hath trembled. No God is there but thee, the Almighty, the all-subduing, the unconditioned. Thank you and good